Hey y'all, what's good? Y'all come on up in here. We ain't gonna be here long. You see, I had to drag myself out of bed, child. That's why I'm, looking like ain't your mama. Not ain't your mama, but I ain't your mama. That's what I'm looking like. I see Ashley Lab. I thought she's supposed to be up there with Kamisha Reviews. Where Kamisha? Kamisha ain't coming. Kamisha ain't doing it. Ashley, what's T girl? Child, where Kamisha at? I saw Ashley supposed to be doing it with Kamisha. All I see is Ashley. Where Kamisha at? I don't even see Bruno. Where where looking like Pearl Miller Company. Fuck you, girl. Okay, don't come over here trying to read me, Ray Ray. You know she my aunt. Ain't your mama? That's my aunt. The Petties need to go. What have they added? I love Sherelle. She's very energetic and sweet. Oh no, I'm looking at Ashley's thing. She highlighted somebody's comments. I mean, but if you're gonna say that the black girl experience, the same no tea, no shade, but the same could be said about the Duckers. I mean, what have they really given other than Sherelle possibly being a side chick? But they don't even want to talk about that. But who would, right? Y'all make sure to like up this live as you come in, please and thank you. I mean, there's only 25 people up in here. Ain't that something? More folk go into as the live go on. But I don't know. Shout out to Ashley though. She holding the reins on her. Well, what happened to Winner? Winner ain't doing it either. What do you think about people saying you wear the pants in your marriage? Ooh, I would love to hear her think, well, I don't want to turn it up. I ain't got time for YouTube. Not saying I actually do that, but still. Ashley, you do wear the pants in that relationship, baby. Ain't no shade to Quick. I like Quick. But I also call it like I said. Winter Shed F the show and the reviews. Winter, you can't do Ashley like that. Y'all started this thing off together. How y'all gonna let these people punk y'all out? Now, like people like me and Scotty and all them, see, we've been dealing with this crap. We dealt with it for seasons before we decided to be like we done with it. Especially you, Winter. Like when you just now getting the business and then you want to leave. Excuse me. I guess Winter. I don't know where everybody at, y'all. Because it's 29 y'all. Usually it's more people than this. I don't know. Winter, like how you this is the drink of choice tonight, you guys. I'm giving them full free promotion. They just don't know it. Shout out to Wood Forest Reserve. Trade got me off this girl. Y'all know I'm a dainty little something. I deal with hen dog. All right. All right. I deal with hen dog. Y'all know I'm a dainty little something, but you know, I got a sophisticated little piece of trade around here, and he the one that got me off Wood for Reserve. And I said, all right, um, you know, he bought me my bottle or whatever the case may be. I said, oh well, I appreciate you. You ain't had to do that. So you said it's a pretty good. Yeah, it ain't bad. I told him I can't have what I really want to have like that, because I got IBS. But whiskey is fine. And so he was like, "Oh well, I know some good whiskey," and that's what. And the funny thing is, I always see that, and I always say, "I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it," and I never get it. Um, girl, I had this since my birthday. All right, my birthday was when Monday after last, and I had it since then. Look, this what 2 weeks at this point. I have a bottle of white Hennessy for your birthday. You do answer. See, I knew I liked you for something. Hey, y'all make sure to like up this live, please. Please like up the live. Y'all know it gets started at the 10-minute mark, and we 8 minutes and 32 seconds in. It's supposed to be savored. Well, listen, it lasted for 2 weeks. I think I'm savoring it enough because this is 2 weeks worth of savoring. This is all that I gave it in 2 weeks. So I think I'm doing pretty decent, all things considered. And I'm drinking it with ginger ale, and I'm sipping it through a straw. Let me know how to get it to you. DM me, friend. DM me. I DM you my address. I need to get a PO box. I might do that Monday. So if anybody want to send me something like that, you can. Y'all talk about something it's supposed to be savor. Girl, I done had it for the past 2 weeks, and it still ain't a dent in it. Cause I told y'all, I'm a dainty little something. You know, I drink hen dog. You know what I'm saying? See, that shit that would last. Like this is this. You know. All right, we here for the 10 minutes. I almost said growing up hip hop, looking at Ashley ass. um, You know something? I think that would have been good, better for y'all. You know, how y'all churn up there. If they was to ever had did a growing up hip hop DC, I think Ashley Quick and they churn would be much better suited for that type of show than Love and Marriage DC. No, no tea, no shade. I felt like if We TV was to ever bring back growing up hip hop and they decided to make DC the city, I would love to see them around there. What would y'all let me know? Do y'all think they're good up here, or do y'all think they would be better suited for something like growing up hip hop, considering Quick is a DJ? I think they would be, but I don't know. I might pitch that and I'll throw y'all around there. Anyway, Love and Marriage DC. This is season 3, episode 8, Reburying the Hatchet. Ashley, you was doing good up until the end of this episode. Ashley, I'm not gonna lie. You was doing pretty decent. Now I was gonna get you together here and there, but not for real, for real. But Ashley, see, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Ashley, you could have made it a whole episode without me having to throw your ass in the lecture chair. The fuck? Ashley, I'm so sick and tired of having to bring your ass into my office. You was doing all right. And then we get to the last part of this scene, and here you go. I, I thought you was I thought you was gonna be able to escape being on the hill. Then you done found your ass in there again. Lord Ashley, we'll get there, girl. We'll get there, Ashley. Oh my gosh, girl. So Winter meets with Joy to basically catch up or whatever the case may be, and to get her side of the things of what was going on. So Winter tells Joy her feelings, Joy tells Winter her feelings, and that was that on that on that. So Joy tells Winter about Yusha reaching out to her to apologize, and she's shocked about it because this is her very first time hearing it. will say this, Winner. I was gonna throw your ass in the lecture chair too. But considering that you gave me a reason later on in the episode, I let it slide. Excuse me. But listen, I do appreciate the conversation because at the end of the day, Winter did invite Joy. So, I appreciated Joy coming up, and saying, hey, look, this is what was going on. This is how I was feeling. This is what's been going on. I don't know what you heard, but I know what you heard, and that's one side. Here's my side, this and that, this and that. There was a bunch of animal references being thrown about Black's ass. A couple of warses, a couple of wildebeests was thrown around. A couple of Pumbas was being thrown about. A couple of wombats was said here and there. A couple of anteaters. A couple of kimono dragons was being thrown around. Couple of little this, little that. Listen. Listen, Joy says she know the donkey. All right. She said that he could come out here and try to be whatever animal he wants to be, but at the end of the day, she know the donkey. Well, Joy, being fair, is it fair enough? Is it fair enough to say, Joy, that you knew him then, and that was him then? And the only reason why I'm saying anything because people can change, Joy. And if you still stuck on what he used to be, but you're not given the chance to get to know him now, and you got that right. But it's like I do feel people when they say he does have the right to fight for his character. I get that. You know what I mean? Not taking your feelings away. Like I said. Joy, if you're upset with Black about business, that I understand. And I give you that. But anything dealing between him, Sherelle, and your friend, I really feel like that's what you're holding on to more so than the business. Because if it was just about the business, you would have just kept it about the business. But you made it a point to throw in, oh, and he was also with my homegirl. And you know what I'm saying? Sherelle was with him at the same time, and he dumped my homegirl and got and married with Sherelle. I mean, listen, for me, I still feel like the missing piece to all of that is the friend. I would love for the friend to come out. Anywho, like I said, I appreciate the conversation between them. I'll allow it. Moving on. Ashley meeting with the ladies minus Joy. She invites them down to her house for some type of art therapy. I think she called it fluid art therapy or whatever the case may be. So Ashley tells them that she has to talk to her mama since that episode aired last season. And her mom says that she feels embarrassed because it happened in public. I mean, well, listen, Ma, the only reason why I'm not going to give you too much is because you Ashley mom. All right. But considering that me and Ashley are around the same age bracket, granted, I think she's a couple of years older than me. I just turned 36. I think Ashley got to at least be about 37, 38, maybe 39, because Ashley give me class of 2003. She give me class of 2003, class of 2004. She give me somewhere around there. So considering that, your mama, you, Miss Ma'am, got to be around my maternal mama age. All right. Listen, here's the thing. I can't talk because Ashley is on a reality show and she let people know her feelings about her upbringing and how you ran off on her. And she wrote it in the book. I'm on YouTube and I be saying the same thing about my maternal mom. So me and Ashley really are both in the same boat when it comes to that. Now, see, but here's the difference, and this is where you lucked up at, Mama, Ashley, Mama. Ashley still wants that type of relationship with you, so she cares about your feelings, even though I feel like she shouldn't. No shade, Ashley. That's just me um dropping my feelings on you. And I shouldn't do that. Because me and you are in the same boat. I'm gonna get to me in a minute. I think that's why it's a difference because she still wants that relationship with you. She still cares. And she doesn't want you to feel as though it's an attack on you per se, or whatever the case may be. It's just her telling her story. But it isn't her saying she doesn't want you around, she doesn't want you there, she doesn't want this, she doesn't want that. While I understand the truth may be embarrassing, it's the truth, mama. And you can't escape the truth no matter how many times you try to bury it or try to put it behind you or try to get people to stop talking about it, it is the truth. That's history, mama. That's you and Ashley's history. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. You letting the past basically continue on in your future because now you're mad with her again because it's being shown on the show. And now this is your excuse to not be around her or talk to her again. Now we see you later on, and we see you next episode, and we see you talking to Ashley. And I'm glad that you are. But I really want you to get that together though, mama, because Ashley still, wants you around. See, it isn't the same like with me and my maternal mama. It ain't the same with me. Ashley better than me. See, if it was me and that was me and my maternal mama and my mama felt that way, you know what I would say to you? Goody for your ass, bitch. I'm glad you do feel embarrassed. Good, you should. The fact that you feel embarrassed makes me feel better. And it makes me sleep easy at night. Good. I want you to feel embarrassed. I did my job. The show, the book, everything did what it was supposed to do. Because your feelings got hurt. Great. See, that's me. You understand me? See, that's the difference between me and Ashley. See, Ashley got a heart for you. I don't with mine. So I feel like you really should take this olive branch that Ashley is giving you. You should take it, you should run with it, and you should use it to be there more for your daughter. Because you could have dealt with a gay ass son like me that wouldn't have gave a flying fuck about your feelings or you being embarrassed. Girl, I just got high. I gotta take this shit off. I just got pissed. Anyway, because this ain't got nothing to do about me and my life. All right. Y'all ain't come to hear about me and my life and my situations and what I got going on. Y'all ain't came to hear about that. Child. No tea, no shade, mama. I'm just saying, be lucky and be grateful that Ashley cares. Cause a bitch like me would not. Straight up. Um, Ashley calling out Winter's shadiness for its joy when they were supposed to be building a relationship. And I will say that too, though. No shade, Winter. No shade. But you was throwing some dry shade, like calling them the Cliftons and all of the rest of that stuff. And look, and I get it because you and Sherelle done have an issue with each other. I mean, you and Sherelle don't have an issue with each other. Y'all have bonded or whatever the case may be. Y'all cool, and that's fine. But it's like I don't know, Winter. Don't be giving Joy too much now, friend. All right, because at the end of the day, it ain't Joy's fault that you should got a thing for her. That ain't Joy's fault, friend. All right, that is not Joy's fault. Now, and I ain't being shady, but it is not Joy's fault that you should want to knock her boots real good. All right, that is not Joy's fault. Joy should not be made responsible for that. Joy should not be made responsible for that. And the only reason why I'm telling you this when it is because I know how that feels. All right. I know how it feels to have people single you out because they man wants you. That look, I've been there. I know what that's like. And it's just like, girl, I don't want them. So you ain't even gotta feel no way about me, sis. And I think that's the situation between you and Joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, she don't want him. Don't feel no type of way about him. Girl, why the hell would she want him? He was 4 months late paying his damn rent. Anyway, um, cut your shadiness out, winner. So Ashley wants to meet with Joy because she's cool and they can be friends and they have fun and yada yada yada. But she doesn't like Clifton. And then Ashley, Ashley, it don't help that I'm sitting here watching your big head ass on the TV screen. Ashley, listen, Ashley. You keep bringing up how Clifton be giving you these looks as if he about to do this or do that and do that or do this, and he's giving me Ashley, Ashley. Oh my God, Ashley. You is fighting tooth and nail to try to get people to really sit here and believe Clifton has a beef with you. Clifton never had an issue with you. Ashley, Clifton never had it. I don't even think Clifton has an issue with you. You walked up on him with a situation that you did not have to walk up to him about. You just had a conversation with his wife. Not only did you just have a conversation with her, you put them out. There was nothing for you to have to walk up to this man and say. And you sitting here talk about something, and every time I see him, he giving me these looks, and he's looking at me like this, and he's looking at Oh God, Ashley, I would love to do an interview with you. I would love to have you over here, Ashley. You my homegirl. I would love to have you around here, Ashley, because I really want to know. I want to know, when did these looks start? How do the looks look? And if he was looking at you like that or ever made you feel that way before, Ashley, why are we just now hearing about it? Why didn't you tell Quick about all that? If he was giving you all of these looks and all of these, excuse me. Anyway, Ashley, uh, one thing though. Shout out to Sherelle and her wig. Sherelle, you had a real cute wig this time. I appreciated the wig. It was real subtle, a little part, little baby hair. It won't too much. It won't all wild, crazy kids all over the place. Like, it looked really, really good, Sherelle. Really dry. It did look dry. It did look dry, Sherelle. No tea, no shade. Now, I ain't trying to find nothing wrong, but I ain't trying to nitpick. But if I'm critiquing, I'm just gonna say it looked dry. It did. It did look dry. It looked a little old. It looked a little elderly, but it was a lot better. A whole hell of a lot better than what you've been wearing. So I totally appreciate you for that, sis. Thank you so much for coming up here and really giving a girl something. All right. I was for it. I was for it. I was for you actually really coming up here and giving a girl something. Shout out to you. I definitely had to give you your flowers. See, if I could get up here and gag you about them cadaver ass wigs, I can come up here and shout you out when you do good. So shout out to you, Shirley. You did good with this. Big Jimbo goes to counseling and he sends all of his other cop buddies there with him. I appreciated that scene. I ain't finna talk about it like that, but I do appreciate that scene, and I appreciate Big Jimbo's vulnerability and not being scared to come up here and say, "Listen, this is what I go through. This is what we all go through. It's a very real thing. Bring awareness." I'm with you, Big Jimbo. Bring awareness because you bringing something new to the show. You're bringing something new to the franchise. I think you're the first cop, and this is the first time that I'm ever really hearing about all of the things that retired cops really go through. And I could believe it. I could believe it. It's a lot like being in the military and so on and so such. I can totally believe it. So I appreciate you for bringing awareness to it, Big Jimbo. I do. I do. I appreciate that, Big Jimbo. Moving on. So Ashley is planning a birthday party. I think she said it was a Tuscan theme thing. I think she said a Tuscan thing, Arabian thing, some type of thing. And she was supposed to have it outside, but she's not. But here's my thing, Joy, aren't you March 11th? Because so am I. I think your birthday is either the same day as mine or the day after mine or a day before mine. I know it's close to mine. I know you's a Pisces. So my thing is, bitch, it's cold up here in New York. Oh, I had to wear coats and everything on my birthday. Ain't no way in hell you actually thought that you was really gonna have that type of a party on the outside. Talking about something, look at what I'm wearing. I know you is. Like we are wearing that in the middle of the damn winter. It's the sitting here talking about something you want to have a Trinidad theme on the outside in March in, in DC. Whatever, Joy. Happy belated, anyhow. My Pisces sister. Um, so Clifton come, so Clifton come outside, and then they talk about. Well, she lets him know about Ashley reaching out to her through text message or whatever. And Joy feels like it's not fair that he and Quick now have to have an issue with one another because of the lady's situation. And that has been the whole thing that I've been saying, and that has been the whole thing that I've been saying from the very beginning. I've always said that majority of the time on these reality shows, when the wives get into it, generally and usually the men stay out of it. Usually the men never have the issue with one another, even when the wives do. They just know how to navigate their friendships and their brotherhood outside of the wives. Because usually what the wives have going on is what the wives have going on. The show usually centers around the wives. The husbands are there just as a little added piece, but they're not always seen. They're not always around like that, and they're not gonna always, be privy to so on and something. Y'all get my drift. Joy, that's been the whole thing that I've been saying from the very beginning. It is a damn shame that Quick is allowing Ashley and her foolishness to cause him to have this issue and this beef with Clifton where there do not need to be one. Again, if Clifton actually did something to Ashley, I would totally understand Quick's frustrations and why Quick wouldn't want to be around him or feel like he don't want this or feel like he don't want that. But Clifton has done absolutely nothing to Ashley. He didn't. He didn't. This show did not do, I mean, he did not do anything to Ashley, not one thing. And now because he gave Ashley something that she was looking for, Now they got to have an issue. Like it's who would you choose, Clifton or DJ Quicksilver, to have a romp in the bed with? Clifton. I ain't into short niggas. No shade, Quick. No shade, Quick, cause Quick handsome. It's no shade, but I ain't into the short niggas. I ain't into the short niggas. Girl, Ashley taller than him. No, ma'am. Like, Like that's not my thing. Nah, no shade to Quick. I swear, it's absolutely none. I won't listen. Clifton is my speed. Clifton is my speed. Quick ain't short. What is he? What is he? What is he? Talk about something Quick ain't short. Girl, please. And I like Quick. Ain't no shade to Quick. But I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Clifton is too fat, ain't he? Child. Mm. Fun size is short, baby. That's what we call fun size, short. Kamisha really didn't show up for this girl. Moving on. Ashley is at home doing pages, inserts of her book. She's putting it on audio, I guess because she wants to send it to her mama. And she's telling Quick about, basically the situation that's going on between her and her mama, how it's making her feel, so on and such. Um, like I said, Ashley, you's a much better person than I'll ever be because I could never give Kim this much. I couldn't. I could never give Kim this much. I don't know. And that's the reason why I'm telling you, Miss Ashley Mama, that I really want you to like get up out your feelings and get up out your bag. Because Ashley still wants to have that type of relationship with you. Because you really could have dealt with me. And you don't want that. All right. You don't want that, Miss Ashley Mama. So for me, I really feel like you really need to like come up off of it and really be there for your daughter. Be a mother to your daughter. Stop running away from your daughter. It is what it is, mama. You did it. You did it. You decided to leave. You decided not to be there. You made that conscious choice. You made that conscious decision. That's y'all's family history. Deal with it. You can't escape it. You running doesn't change the fact that you won't dare. What it does is just adds on to another time where you ran out of her damn life and don't want to talk to her. That's all that you're doing, mama. That's it. You're just adding on to the frustrations. You are. I mean, I'm just saying, mama, like you really with somebody like me. Be happy that you're dealing with Ashley and Ashley actually has a heart. Because if it was me, okay, because if it was me, I'm telling you, like my real mama Kim, I'm telling you, she gonna hear these videos. She gonna hear me running down her. I wish that bitch would call my phone. I'm telling y'all, this the day I'm gonna click my button, and I'm gonna have y'all all in my family business. Hmm. So get your stuff together, mama. Moving on. Winter at home with Yusha. We almost done. Winter at home with Yusha. She tells him about her meeting with Joy and blah blah blah. This is where I said, Winter, you saved yourself. Because Winter, I get it. Winter's whole thing is the reason why she felt the way about him understanding Joy and feeling where Joy is coming from and hearing her side and being there for her is that when the shoe is on the other foot and there are situations that are dealing with Winter, he doesn't give her or offer her that same type of protection, that same type of understanding, that same type of, oh, I hear you, blah, 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 blah. He's hard on her. And he always points out her faults. He always tells her when she's wrong. He always tells her the things that she needs to work on to be accountable for. And I can understand that. Like, I'm all about balance. When I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But if it's a situation and I'm not wrong, or I'm not wrong for my feelings or feeling the way that I feel, but you still find a way to make it be like, well, even if they feel that way, still you're grown. Still you're this. Still you're that. Still you doing this and that. Like, I get that to a certain extent because I know I know what that's like. To a certain extent, I can get where she's coming from when it comes with that. Um, but I don't know. Now, like I said, in my last video, I don't know. I don't know, Yusha. Like, Winter said a lot about you, and me and her was texting about your ass, Yusha, and she told me a lot about you, friend. And excuse me, the situation between Joy and how you was on Ready to Love, and how you thought Joy was the best fit for you, and so on and so such. I'm just saying, Yusha, that added on to the fact with you calling her and you understand her, that does put fuel to that. You know what I mean? That does add fuel to that, Yusha. Because one can say, well, are you really on their side because you really are sitting on Black's realty and he on BS? Or is it because you do have this underlying thing for Joy and you don't want her feeling the same way about you that she feels about them? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm not saying that that's how he feels. I'm not saying that's what's going on. All I'm saying is, Yusha, are you on Joy's side for the right reasons? Or are you on Joy's side because you always liked her and you had a little thing for her, so you just gonna take up for her? Because again, you don't want her feeling the way about you, the way she feels about everybody else. And with you doing that, that's making your girl feel unprotected. Because if I agree with Winter. If you could take up for a total stranger and somebody that you don't know like that, but when it comes to me and I'm telling you about different things and you're holding me on some type of pedestal and I'm supposed to do this and feel that way or handle this like this or handle that like that, like I don't know. What, y'all ain't got nothing to say? The comments usually move. Why y'all aren't moving? Y'all ain't got nothing to say? Fine, we'll move on. Um, But all I will say is this: I don't know Yusha. She had a lot of things to say about you, friend. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Moving on, because y'all ain't engaging. Um, Ashley enjoyed meeting at Butter Me Up to talk. Ashley apologizes for spreading her damn business. Joy receives it and says she apologizes for anything that she may have done or anything to make her feel inadequate or feel a certain way and blah blah blah. Both of them sit and admit that they like each other and that they don't want to issue with one another and blah 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 blah. And then after all of that, that's when Ashley wants to turn around and say, but yeah, when it comes to the husbands, like, my husband don't like your husband. And for me, everybody calls me a bully, which I'm not. Everybody calls me a mean girl. Fine, I'll be that, but I feel like your husband is a mean girl. Like Ashley, y'all, you just apologize. You just apologized. You just said, "Girl, my bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did that. I like you. I think you cool. This is something that went too far. Ain't even have to be all of this." She agreed. She apologized. Like y'all really could have left that conversation on a new. And you ain't even got to be friends, but y'all both could have left that conversation anew. Y'all could have started off fresh and it could have been over with. And you still insisted on disrespecting this man at every damn Ashley, I don't get it. But then the minute he want to get back with your ass, then you want to turn around and want to call him all type of sissies and all type of this and all type. Like, I really thought we was gonna get somewhere. You finally humbled yourself and said, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have told that to Alicia. You right. My bad. Like it could have been over with, Ashley. It could have been done. It that was the end of the episode, y'all. Like Ashley, like y'all had a real cool moment. Y'all said how much y'all like each other, for real. Ain't had to be all this. And just when you thought that you was gonna get somewhere, here come Ashley. Well, I don't really think that it could really like be this or that for real, because Quick don't like your husband, and I think he's a mean. Let me guess, Ashley. They edited to make you say that. Okay. Is that what this is gonna be, Ashley? It's gonna be editing. They edited to make it seem that way. That wasn't what you said. Is that what it's gonna be this time, Ashley? Anyway, y'all, you said it sounds like Ashley want to fight Joy. I doubt it. I'm serious, y'all. It didn't make no sense to me. Like the whole thing could have been over and done with. It could have been deaded. Eh, Child. But okay, Ashley, whatever, friend. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to get y'all. The episode, it wasn't bad. The episode, it wasn't bad, but it didn't give much talking points. I mean, it did for me because I know where Ashley is coming from when it's dealing with like mama stuff. So, but I mean, other than that, but it was cool. It was decent. I didn't mind it. But that's really all I got. I ain't got no more, and I'm not about to keep y'all here much longer. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Um, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this show. Well, this episode or whatever. And yeah. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow for Potomac. Bye.